I want to have everybody think about, over the past 10 years, how much technology has changed the way we do things. We would never be able to do our jobs without constantly upgrading. Today, lifelong learning is critical for our success.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Paul Deck. I've been a full member since August 2016. I've had a couple opportunities to speak with some people here, discuss ideas, and there's a couple conversations I want to have later on. I think we went to trade school together 17 years ago. I just recognized you and I remembered, yeah, anyhow. So the members in the Training and Education Committee are Greg Padulo, this well-dressed gentleman right here, Paul Cairns in the back over there, he's whiz with the computers, Jason Baptista, the energetic marathon runner we've got, and Chris Croto, he's the liaison. He just came on board with us. Also, there's Emma Rice, who's a 309A electrician. So the Education Committee is a new group of participants. We all came on. We've never really been on a board before. There was a learning curve there for all of us. We took some time. We had some lofty ideas. Like everybody had this strong idea where they wanted to go with it. I know I did, and it took some time, and now we've got a bit more of a focus, I think. We're a diverse group. We're very enthusiastic. We've got electricians, engineers, consultants. That we had a 2-day meeting in February where Greg introduced us to smudging on the second day because there's a bit of animosity. We needed to clear the room of some bad air. So that worked well. I thought that actually worked really well. We had that. We decided that we'll have bi-weekly NTEC meetings held on the second and fourth Wednesday of every month. We have planned to meet in person quarterly. That's a little tough to do even for the Durham unit. We have a rotating chair. So every month we decide a different person will be in charge. After each meeting, members take on assignments. So we decide what our issue is going to be. They were changing really fast and furious at the beginning, but we decide on an assignment and we say, I'm going to do this. So we have an actionable item, we walk away, and we try and complete that. We're all really busy people. Jason's on a ton of different things. Paul is also, so it's difficult. It's difficult to get things done with. I've started 3 jobs since doing this, so we're trying to move things forward. Since we started, we have passed 2 significant motions. So that was on the 2-day course that we did. So the first motion was to remove the charges associated with the Leadership Academy courses. We felt that any hindrance to people taking the courses was a bad thing. We need more people to take the courses. We need more people to, just take them. So the other thing we did was to allow applicant members to have access to the Alliance Learning courses. So prior to that, applicant members couldn't take the courses. So like I said, any hindrance to people taking the courses is a bad thing. So we wanted to remove that, and we made the motions, and we made that happen. We also invite input from other CUS members. So please contact us so that we can include you in our meetings. Oh yeah, so anybody who wants to join our meetings is more than welcome. We do the Zoom meetings, which work great. So you're all invited. Anybody who wants to get in there. Greg?
So the National Education and Training Committee is basically a receptacle for all areas. Members, workplace, units, national committees, the NEB, and the community at large. the whole nation from coast to coast to coast as well. We are here to help identify, break down silos, improve communication, and facilitate, make easier the implementation of education and training.
Okay, so I've kind of taken this on myself as a point that I want to educate members on participation. It's a reoccurring theme that it seems like everybody talks about, and I think it's really important to participate, because if not me, then who, right? Like, if not now, when? So I think it's important to do it. And so my feeling about it is, some people, they don't like going to the bar. They don't drink, religious. They're an alcoholic. They can't come to the bar, right? So they can't participate like that. So that's what they think participating is, and now they feel like they can't participate. Or they can't make it to the meetings. They got a kid who's got special needs, and all their time's taken up. They can't come out, so they feel like they can't participate. But the one thing that they can do is they can think. They can think about the union. They can think about what's wrong with the union. People love to complain. They can think about what's wrong, how to make it better. They can think about what's right, and they can think about how we can even make things that are right even better, right? And then they can take those ideas and they can move them to the appropriate committees. And it's just, that's participating to me, is thinking and making things better for everybody. And it doesn't take going out to a bar. It doesn't take, more time.
Okay, we all know, where do we all go when we want to find something or get something new these days, or investigate something, like prices for a new car or something? We go online. CUSW has a vast and cutting-edge platform for training and education resources. We have the tools at our disposal to help us learn how this union is supposed to function and how we can function in this union. Almost all of our questions can be answered using Alliance Learning and the CUSW YouTube channels, as well as other platforms that we have. For example, if you want detailed courses on how to utilize the participation model, constitution versus collective agreement, how to navigate the power sector benefit trust, negotiating a collective agreement, all of these are right at our fingertips. These platforms allow the participants to access them whenever they want, wherever they want, on a desktop computer, a laptop, tablet, and even a smartphone. We have that. It's important that all of us try these things. Just try them. And if there's something missing, to tell us at the National Education and Training Committee. We can help. We want your feedback so that we can improve these things constantly. Take the Lead is another program, the series of online learning programs that was launched at the 2015 convention. Most of us have probably earned Take the Lead badges. We have also heard that it's mandatory for new participants to take. Take the Lead also has a number of face-to-face courses that can be arranged to be delivered upon request and delivered in like a classroom type situation. Take the Lead is an invaluable resource for getting oriented to CUSW. Another great resource is the Innovation Station in the CUSW website. There you'll find the 21st Century Insight newsletters written by Joe Mulhall. Insights explores aspects of labor history and what we have to look forward to in the future in the world of work. They are also in the Take the Lead courses and on short videos that will challenge us to expand our mind and our roles as union members. So please make a point of accessing these resources. They're all here for us. Also, the Facebook Learning community. It's not for everyone, but there are pretty cool articles that people put out every once in a while that might be interesting. So check it out. And basically, I say try to post something too. Other people might find what you have to say interesting as well. You're on.
Well,
So one thing that Paul did, and I think it'd be cool if we get a lot of our members.
Paul Cairns, he's on the committee with us.
So one thing that Paul did, which I thought was really cool, is he actually did a video of himself showing members how to do what was the knot again?
Triple sliding hitch.
Triple sliding hitch for when you're pulling wire. So you guys can just grab your cell phone and post that on that Facebook page, right? It's available to everyone. If it's something that you think, oh, another member should know how to do this skill, put it on the Facebook page. Just get on your cell phone, take a video, and Paul did it. It took you 2 tries, but still, it was really good, and we want to get it up there, and we want everyone to be participating in educating each other. Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to.
Yeah, so to go more into detail about that, it was we were trying to get members to participate and improve their on-site skills. That's more of a unit committee thing, and Chris Kloosterman, that's correct. Yeah, Kloosterman is taking on that role, and he's going to be doing it at SNDI. So we were making those videos to try and get people to start making videos, and then you laugh at your buddy, and then it'll hopefully it was going to snowball out of control, and then it would have been a good time, and people would learn something. So that's what we were going to do with that, and you can still do it. It's still an option. And my video of me making a fool of myself is up there, I think. So check it out. So moving on, we're going to talk about the Training Trust Fund. So most of you in this room probably already know about it, and you probably already know all the details that it's 75%. Up to $500 for every course that you want to take. If you don't, that's what it is. But we want to educate the members on what it is too. So now that you know that, and I know you know that, you can tell the other members that this is available to them, and that they should use it, and that they should contact us, and we'll get the training set up. We'll get them reimbursed through the treasurer, and that this needs to happen. People need to take more courses. They need to improve. And it doesn't just have to be electrical. I know we're mostly electricians, but it could be any type of course, any professional development type of course you want to take.
Okay, so now we're going to move to some of the upcoming initiatives we have on the horizon. We see that many members overlook the opportunities to fully participate in education and training that are customized to their needs. The above courses were identified for production before our committee was formed, and now our Education and Training Committee has accepted the responsibility to ensure that these courses provide the best outcomes for the members of the union. These courses will be designed to teach us, again, how this union works. Participate in the workplace, collective agreements, how to participate in units, understanding the Constitution. As these courses progress into production, the NTEC, that's what we call ourselves, by the way, the NTEC will be reaching out to units and members to explore ways to get input on how they would like to see these methods produced. Another upcoming initiative. So we know that Indigenous peoples are the fastest growing human resource in Canada. Its young labor force wants and needs workplace opportunities for training, skills development, and employment. There's a building consensus that without renewed relationship and a significant improvement in socioeconomic conditions of Indigenous people, that Canada will be hampered in achieving its economic, social, and environmental goals for the future. The Canadian Union of Skilled Workers recognizes that Indigenous people face significant challenges in terms of prejudice, underemployment, pay equity, and opportunities for upward mobility. CUSW is committed to implementing strategies to work with Indigenous communities, businesses, and governments to find ways to increase Indigenous participation in the economy and recruiting and retaining Indigenous workforce.
Okay, so there's some more upcoming initiatives. So Jason Bautista is creating a unit blueprint. So we'll be working with the education and training rep, Jason, on a unit blueprint. So how the training is supposed to be set up in each unit, and how we see it being set up. We're pretty much going to, I think, copy what the Bruce did, because they seem to have their stuff together pretty good. So we've also got some technology things that we'd like to work on. These are, kind of way out there in the future, but virtual reality, which could possibly be a way of training people on how to work inside of a reactor without actually having to go in and deal with all those high fields. And so this is about it. Each one of us is responsible for our own career path. We have many resources to help us succeed, and many more to come. Please talk with us at the convention. Always be learning. Thank you.